Good afternoon. This is Ingmar Klaassen signing in for the Virtual Lighting Design Community. We're here on day 2 of Light Middle East 2024 in Dubai, and we've got a special guest with me today, Carla Wilkins.
Hi.
Why don't you introduce yourself to our audience?
Hello. My name is Carla Wilkins. I'm from Lichtvision. We founded the company in '97. I have an architecture background and working in the lighting field since '89. And yeah, true.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. Yeah, it's a.
So how do you feel your journey went from 1989 to now?
I think it's a privilege because I saw so many changes in the lighting and architectural environment and working environment. Like when I started out, there was still the pencil,
yes,
and
yes.
we were drawing and doing the calculations with a calculator. Then there was a change with computers. Then we had the change of lighting technology.
Yeah.
So everything where you thought like, oh, now I have my experience with reflectors, fluorescent tubes, metal halide.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Always
Welcome to the
different
LED
things
show.
to learn, different ways of doing things.
At the end, the good thing is, at the end it is all about lighting.
Yes.
So the lighting, the end product, what is on the material, is the same, but the technology has to change. So it's more like similar to computers.
Yeah.
Your tool is changing, so your lighting tool is changing, but it's still the thinking about the light
Yes.
as itself.
So you weren't always with Lichtvision. When did you start Lichtvision?
We started Lichtvision in 1997.
Okay.
And we were 5 partners, and my colleagues came fresh from the university, and we thought 97 in Germany, so we started a little bit sorry of the office, so we started in Germany, in Berlin, with 5 partners.
Yes.
And so we established the office on the German market, and then we started to work more and more international, first more in the European, then Middle East.
Yes.
And then we founded also the office. So we worked in London a lot, founded an office in London, founded an office in Hong Kong.
Okay. Very international.
Yeah, so we have that collection. And but I'm extremely grateful of that international team we have. They are inspiring. I think it's wonderful to have that London team as well, the Asian team. And they are really, we are different. And that is a luxury.
Yes.
Because you have all these different cultural backgrounds. Might be also the language has some influence on how you proceed with your communication, your tone, also with your design. And I personally think it's inspiring, it opens, and it is really a luxury to have all these inspiring colleagues.
So what are some of the favorite projects that you've worked on quickly before we move on to the Light Middle East?
Oh, my favorite project.
It's like choosing your favorite children, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
I think I feel always when I hear that question, was it the name of the movie, The Italian Romance?
Yeah.
And hey, I'm not Audrey Hepburn and say it's Rome at the end.
But
No, I
one that
think-
maybe stands out a bit more than the others potentially, or
Honestly, I can't really say that. There are so many. I mean, now I have so long experience. I have such a portfolio of finalized projects, and each one has its own story.
correct?
And I really love my project. So
And
it's
each one are
not.
individually as good as the other, I think, in a way.
So, I mean, there is. I really loved something like the Wang Shu room in the Humboldt Forum, which was like a jewelry box. But I also like the Pergamon Museum, where it's really tough to keep the spirit over all these years. When we started, I think we started in 2005.
Okay.
So we are still on. It's quite a journey.
Yes.
So to keep the spirit and to keep the concept in mind.
Yes.
So answering more the question, what is my favorite project? It is more the what is my favorite feeling in a
Okay.
project?
Yes.
I can answer that one.
Yes.
That would be if you have an idea at the beginning, like a concept idea, and you explain it to your client, not with the visuals, but you explain it in your head as a journey with him.
Yeah.
And after the commissioning, you are standing in the space and thinking like, yes, it is what I told the client and explained to him what is my vision. I'm seeing that.
Yes.
And that I think is a really great moment.
Yeah.
And I'm also grateful to have those moments. It's not forgiven
No.
that you have it for sure. No, you have it. It's that these moments I think are really special.
Yes.
And I'm happy that I had several of those.
Several of those.
So I don't say this one is better than that
No.
one.
Okay, so let's move on and talk
Yeah.
about the event itself. This isn't your first time in Dubai for
Yeah.
the Middle East, or it is your first time?
No.
You've been here. So, and you were also part of the judging, I believe, on Monday.
Yeah,
Correct.
I am.
So maybe take us through what maybe your experience was, or how you feel like the process was. You obviously can't reveal any winners or anything like that. but-
I'm zipped.
You're zipped.
I'm zipped.
But what's your general feeling about the process? How did you feel about being part of the judging?
I'm honored to be part of the judging. I think we have a really very professional, diverse panel.
Yes.
I think we had different inputs into the discussion. There were controversial discussions,
Okay.
but it was very respectful, very professional,
Yes.
and I think we will have a good result. But I'm zipped.
We will wait.
Yeah,
We will
you
wait.
have to. You can still ask questions. And Light Middle East, I see that it's growing. I think
Yeah.
that's very. It's good that not only the market is growing, also Light Middle East is really a place to be and to have to meet people, have the chats. You have the opportunity at one location, walk down the area, and then you have like 3 really good discussions and
Yes.
had to wrap up with the manufacturers as well as the distributors and with your colleagues. And
Yeah.
this is also a clear nice thing about the lighting industry, that we are competitors, but we are very respectful to each other, and we are open to have discussions where everyone can go. So that is very nice.
So were you part of the Think Lights as well? Or?
Yeah, I have the luxury to be there on the panel tomorrow,
Okay.
and I think it's thanks to Light and Building and thanks to Sharon and Martin. I think they have done a tremendous, perfect job.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you.
No, they earned it really. I think they are really bringing it to a new level. So it is really about the future, all the control systems, the intelligence, the smart, and the integration. And I think controls and the smart lighting will be a really important part of our future.
So speaking about smart lighting, which I guess also includes AI in a way, but how does that tie in with us being more responsible as lighting designers for how we design in terms of sustainability and circular economy and so on. Because the reason I'm mentioning that is because that is the theme of the fair this time. Technology will probably have a big role to play in that.
Technology, so first, AI is a new tool.
Yes.
So, for 40 years ago, people were afraid of the computer. They were saying, "Give me my typewriter back."
Well, I guess it's a bit like what you were saying, in 1989 when you were doing things, calculations and by hand. It's a little bit different, over time, and this is just another one of those changes.
There's a new tool. We have to adapt to it.
Yes.
I think it gives great opportunities. Every change is with a little bit of fear because you're losing something, but you gain a lot of things. And
mostly the fear of unknowing, right, and getting used to it.
Yeah, but you could see it also like AI is something like a long time ago when maybe you don't remember, but there was no internet.
No.
So how was life? Can you imagine life without internet, or you have no mobile phone? So that really changed the world.
Yes.
And the smartphone changed the world. So AI, I don't know if it will have that big impact, but the time part will reduce all things. So AI will really, we are in the Wild West at the moment.
Yes.
We're exploring. Everyone is starting with it, do their experience. So I think it has a great opportunity to support us, also to take more care about the environment.
Yes.
But we should all keep in mind AI is a library. So you are standing in front of a library, and instead of have to read all the books, here's someone who gives you always a summary.
Someone who has read all the books and can spit out the answers in 2 seconds.
Yeah, but this AI, it is like an average through the books. So we had here the discussion might be someone will be a prompt manager because he knows how to ask a question.
Yes.
So we're getting trained to it. It's challenging, but I think this year everyone will be really excited about it.
I think so.
Honestly, I think most of us have used it already in one or other way.
One or another way. I know I have, for sure.
Me too.
Now, let's move on to the virtual lighting design community. What are your first impressions? You've seen what we have for lighting design community that brings everyone together and sharing knowledge and so on. Today we have at the event a booth for the first time, which has been really great. What are your first impressions about what we are doing?
I think it reflects really nice what is our community about.
Yes.
As I said before, we are competitors, but we are supporting each other in a really nice way. We are looking for each other in a way that we want to educate the youngsters, and I think that initiative is a very nice thing. That we can grow in a very healthy way.
Yes.
And I think there are opportunities, and like always in life, you can take them or it goes by. But I think it's wonderful to see that all these talented people can come together and have a great exchange. And having all these mentors and other opportunities.
Now we also
So big
have a lot
thank you
of,
to you.
We have exactly. We have a lot of younger up-and-coming lighting designers who are also part of the community. And what's great is that we have a lot of people also with more experience who are able to share, what they've been through in the community. Just as a final note, I suppose, before we finish the interview, is do you have any, or is there any thing that maybe inspires you, or what gets you out of bed in the morning? And the follow-up question to that is, what advice would you have for people who are new to the lighting industry and just starting out?
Difficult one. The one is like the question, which project you like to first.
I expect that will change
Yeah.
as well over time.
So I think what really inspires me is the surprising moment and people. So I get a lot of inspiration of things which are different. So I have to adjust myself and look, what is my point to my environment and how do I mirror and have my own thoughts. So I think that is people and the surprising moment.
Yes.
I think that is important. And my advice for that reason is be always open to learn. Even in the first moment you think, it's so far away from me, but I think you can always be inspired and learn from other people, and that you keep the lightness and a little bit of humor in the business.
Keep it light.
Yeah, keep light, and but with a strong professional.
Absolutely. Carla, thank you so much for coming down and having a chat with us and with our community here. And it's been a really pleasure to actually meet you face to face. I think I haven't met you before this event, but
Yeah, true.
been a pleasure talking to you. And
Was
thank
nice.
you so much.
Thank
for,
you,
taking
and
part.
great success. And join the group.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have our next interview ready.
Oh, okay.